Hello guys, welcome back. In this video we're gonna do the second kinematic equation. Okay, so let's begin. Second kinematic equation. Okay, now the first kinematic equation was discussed in the previous video, and it was v is equal to u plus at. Okay, this was the first equation. Now the second one. As you can see in this equation, we have the final velocity term, the initial velocity term, the acceleration, and time. But the only term that's not present in this equation, that is displacement, that is s. S is not present in this equation, right? But you may come across a situation where you need the term s in a kinematic equation so as to find displacement, or displacement and we have to find some other quantity. So you need to have an equation with this term, right? So we have to basically convert this equation into another equation which has the displacement term in it. Okay, so and that's how we derive our second kinematic equation. Is gonna have the term s in it. S stands for displacement. Okay, now what is s? What is displacement? Displacement is equal to the velocity multiplied by time, right? Because velocity is displacement over time, so displacement is gonna be v velocity times time, right? Now don't get confused between this v term and this v, because these two are different. This velocity is final velocity, whereas this velocity is not final. This is the average velocity. So in essence, displacement is equal to v average multiplied by time. This is multiplied, alright? V average multiplied by time. Okay, that's our displacement. This is not average, this is final, and this is initial, and this is average. Now what is average velocity? How do we find average? If we have the initial term and the term is increasing to a final term, how do we find average between these two terms? What we do is we add the final term, t final, that is term final, plus t initial, that is term initial, and we divide by 2, right? And that's how we get the average term, because it's a constant increase, isn't it? So we can just directly add final plus initial, and if we divide it by 2, we're gonna get average. So term average is gonna be final plus initial divided by 2, and we have to know velocity average. So we can apply same over here, velocity average. Velocity average. This is not time, alright? This is just term. Okay, I just used a letter t to denote any term. Okay, this is not time. This is not time. Not time. Okay, don't get confused, please. Okay, so v average can be final velocity, v final, plus initial velocity, that is u, right? V initial divided by 2, and that's gonna be our average velocity, isn't it? So s is gonna be v plus u over 2 multiplied by time, right? Let me just draw. Okay, so that's displacement is gonna be equal to v plus u over t, that is average velocity multiplied by time. Now if we solve this, see, in this equation we have the term velocity in it, right? But we have to convert this equation into an equation which has the term s. Now we can write this velocity in terms of s, right? So velocity is gonna be something of s. If we multiply this 2 over here and then rearrange the equation, we have to get v in terms of x, in terms of s, right? And then we can substitute this v in terms of s over here, so we're gonna get something with s over here, right? And that's our aim. That's exactly what we want to do, right? So let's proceed with rearranging. First, let's just get the 2 on the other side, so it's gonna get 2s is equal to v plus u multiplied by time. Now we want v on one side, so right, so let's just open this bracket. We're gonna get 2s is equal to vt plus ut. Now 2s minus ut is gonna be equal to vt. Let me just scroll down a bit. Okay, so we want v, so v is gonna be 2s minus ut, this whole term divided by time, right? Because vt is this term, so if we divide by time, we're gonna get v. So 2s minus ut over t is our velocity, right? That's how we find our velocity. So this is our velocity. Now let's just plug it back in the first kinematic equation. The first kinematic equation was v is equal to u plus at. So this term is gonna be substituted over here in place of v. So this is gonna be 2s minus ut over t, right? This is gonna be equal to u plus at, right? Now if we take this t on this side, we're gonna get 2s minus ut is gonna be ut plus at squared. We want s on one side, right? So let's just take these things on the other. So you're gonna get 2s is 2ut plus at squared, and we just want s, alright? We don't want 2s. So let's just take this 2 on the other side. So s is gonna be 2 ut divided by 2 is just ut, and at squared divided by 2 is half at squared, and that's our second equation. S is equal to ut plus half at squared. That's our second kinematic equation. Second kinematic equation. Okay, that's it. In the next video, I'm gonna do third kinematic equation, right? So, okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.